www.DESIblitz.com.
Hi, this is Niladri Kumar and you're watching DESIblitz.com.
Hi, this is Nisha from DESIblitz.com and I'm here with Niladri Kumar today. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you.
You're known for your Zitar. Can you tell us what it is?
We just released this album called Together with Talvin Singh, me and Talvin Singh, and it's essentially a sitar and a tabla album, and we have sparse electronics to accompany us, and go check it out.
How did you meet Talvin Singh?
Oh, I met him at the Bath Festival in '98, and he had blue hair, and it was one of my first trips out of my country, India, and I was so enchanted by that look and the way he presented himself. And since then, we've had so many meetings over lunches and dinners and teas and coffees, and eventually it took us a really long time for us to decide that we should come together and do what we easily can do, that is play the music. So that's how we got together and we did this album.
When did you start your musical journey?
I was 4 years old when I started learning sitar from my father, Kartik Kumar, and I gave my first performance when I was 6. So I wouldn't say I started my musical journey, but I started very young because I came from a family of traditional sitar players in the family, so we had to learn, and that was just a very normal process. So that's how it started.
You toured with Zakir Hussain. What was this like?
Oh, that I don't have. If I was a poet, I would probably have explained it in words which would be just used for him, but I am not. So I can only say that I feel blessed that I'm born at a time that I could see a maestro at work at such close proximity, because there have been so many great master musicians from all different genres of music that we only hear about, and because since we have the cameras, you get to see some of them, but most of them we are just hearing audio at times, and we are just freaking out at how is it possible.
You have worked with Bollywood music directors such as A.R. Rahman. Is that challenging?
With Rahman it's not challenging, because I don't have a clue what's going to happen. Only he has a clue. With other musicians, it's slightly challenging, where I started my career when I was given sheets of music. When you say challenging, I would like to mention that there have been many music directors in Bollywood who have never won the Golden Globe and the Grammys or even the Oscars, but they have been doing music for decades. And their music has been challenging, where I remember one music director, some people might recollect, Ravindra Jain. His music, if your name doesn't recollect, one of his famous movies was Hina, Raj Kapoor's last film. Yes? So his music was so challenging that you go to the studio, we Indian musicians are not trained to read music, where ours is an oral tradition. So suddenly he would put 3 pages of music in front of you and say, okay, we have to record. That is challenging. And one front. And with other music directors, it's also challenging when they give you an empty space. Like, this is the space, I don't know what you can do. Do your best. And that's what happens with most of the music directors, that where you give what you think would be the best part there. So that's a different kind of challenge. So just working with some of the names is not challenging. The whole process is challenging and learning experience.
Which Western artists do you admire?
I can name one, or I can go with the encyclopedia. No, it's to be very, very honest, if I take 1, 2, 5, 10 names, I'm disrespecting the other 500 names. So I will not take names, but I will just tell you that I was exposed as a teenager and as a kid in India. India was just opening up. You see, we used to never get so many records from the West. But my stage in the mid 80s, late 80s, it was opening up, and I was exposed to so many different sounds and soundscapes that intrigued and interested me. That it's really not funny. I think what I feel as a musician is because the journey of what I was exposed to. There's another saying with our music. There's sometimes that, do you like this music? You know, and you suddenly say, oh, I love it. And then you say, you like this? Says, no, I don't like it. I don't like this music. But our ustads, our traditional ustads have said, before you say you like a music, you should hear it thrice. To actually say, oh, I love this music. And before you say you dislike this music, you should still hear it thrice. You should give it 3 chances. And then you say, no, I don't like it. So I think by the 3rd time, I kind of like every kind of music. So that's the answer.
Which artist would you love to perform with, and why?
Oh, everybody, if I get a chance. Everybody, because I think every artist has something to offer. And I think I also would like to offer whatever little I know to that.
What's your favorite rag?
What's my favorite rag? It's such a cliche, difficult question to answer, because I have been taught to play a rag as your favorite every time you play that rag. So if I'm playing a Yaman, that's my favorite. If I'm playing Bilas Khani Todi, that's my favorite. If I'm playing Bhairavi, that's my favorite then. So really I can say that is my all-time favorite. Because if I have an all-time favorite, what happens to the rest? So when I'm playing the rest, I feel that I should play it like it's my favorite rag and see what I can do in it.
But sometimes when you're playing, ऐसा नहीं होता कि you want to play one rag more than the others?
ऐसा बिल्कुल होता है that you want to play one rag more than the others for the simple reason that you are not comfortable playing the other rag. So unless and until आप दूसरे राग को बजाएंगे और उसको आप उसको अपने हिसाब से उसको देखेंगे अलग अलग जगह पे अलग अलग लोगों के साथ, तो आप कैसे पता चलेगा जो आपको पसंद है कि नहीं. तो ऐसा होता है, आपके कुछ राग आपके सधे हुए होते हैं जिस पे आपने रियाज़ किया है, जो आपने सीखा है, और कुछ ऐसे राग होते हैं जो आपको खुद एक्सप्लोर करना पड़ता है. तो वो तो जर्नी है. अभी तो ऐसे हज़ारों राग हैं और ऐसे और हज़ारों राग हैं जो मुझे मालूम भी नहीं है, और मुझे जितने कुछ राग मालूम है उसमें भी मैं ढूंढता रहता हूँ जो और क्या नया कर सकते हैं.
What food do you enjoy the most?
I think I enjoy every cuisine in a way when it is cooked, when I know it is cooked with love. And that love comes out when you take that first taste. You know that there has been some thought and love put in that. And I love that aspect of every cuisine. Whether it is raw fish in Japan to sometimes when in Indian food everything tastes the same because there's only one curry and all different vegetables are in that one curry, but still there is something great going on with Indian cuisine. So I think I just love food in general. Most musicians that I know, most Indian classical musicians especially, have always had this huge fascination for food, and then of course many other things.
Music or food, which can you do without?
Music or food? I think without food I will not survive more than 3 days, but it's a very difficult question to answer. If you search my soul, I would say music, but if you search my body, I would say food.